Guys, that wasn't 5 minutes apart. That wasn't 5 minutes apart. That was crazy. Hopefully we got 2 dead bucks. Let's hope so. Welcome to a brand new episode on Burnin, everyone. This week we are showcasing a public land bow hunt, but we're heading to a totally different state than we normally film in. We're heading to North Dakota. Joe and Sam Biebert, 2 brothers and 2 of our good friends, whom I'm sure you've seen in some of our previous episodes, headed out to North Dakota to chase whitetail deer. We want to share this adventure with you, and they do too. So, hopefully you guys enjoy this episode. Check it out.
Setting up our last trail camera here in this narrow bottom. We got bedding back behind me. Ag fields up on top where they go to feed in the morning and at evening. Get them cruising here. Got a blind right over here, homemade blind. Had success out of it in the past. Hope we get a big one on camera. Hey guys, welcome back. Tomorrow is the day that I have been waiting for a very long time. We are all packed up here. We're headed to North Dakota for a full week of public land bow hunting whitetails. I'm really looking forward to it. We just got a 10-hour trip ahead of us, so hopefully we can get through that. Get in the stand right away tomorrow morning. We got some weather ahead of us. We got a big cold front moving in. The rut should be starting. It's November 2nd today. Really looking forward to it. Hopefully we can get something on the ground for you guys. Got to pick up my brother Sam in Minnesota, pack all his stuff in here, and then head out. Well, we made it to Minnesota. 1 state down, 1 to go. We gotta stop and get a few more things. Other than that, we actually fit everything in the truck. It took about 45 minutes of packing and figuring, but we got her down. Hi guys, we finally made it to our cabin here. Just a little 1-room shack. We got a couple beds. It's warm and we got a whole lot of stuff to organize here. We're running out of time. We gotta get geared up, ready for this morning's hunt. We better get after it. We just parked the truck. Headed out for cold, rainy. Sit number 1, no sleep. Gotta go in hang stands yet. Just check a trail camera. Hopefully we can see some deer activity this morning. Just got set up for our evening hunt. Check the trail camera. We got a lot of buck activity down here. We had a camera over a scrape that they make every year, and they got it again this year, and there's some really nice bucks and a lot of really nice bucks on it, so hopefully they come through in daylight tonight. North Dakota. We had a really fun hunt last night on the ground. We had 7 deer within 10 yards. One was a little basket 8. But we also got to check that camera, and there's a lot of good bucks using that area, but wrong wind for that this morning. So we're back in the triple tree this morning. We'll start sitting a little longer.
we finally got some sleep after driving out through the night and then hunting all day, up for 40 hours. Hopefully we're a little more cognizant this morning, went a little smoother. So hopefully we get some good deer activity this morning. What we needed him to do for this wind. He was right here at 10 yards, but he eventually got our wind when he got out farther, but we knew that would happen. That's just the nature of this stand. It's a nice funnel. They come back from feeding, and it narrows right down between this field out here and these cattails, and the river's up now, so nice little strip of woods that they come right through. Hopefully we get a few more rolling in here.
Well, we got down pretty early this morning. The wind was switching and bad for where we're at, so we got down, we're gonna go make breakfast, and we're gonna do some game planning for hang and hunt tonight, or sit on the ground or something. But south wind today, which is pretty unusual for this time of year out here, but gotta hunt it.
This will be our home for the rest of the afternoon. We saw 5 this morning. They come in so quiet. They caught us a couple times as far as not being able to get them on film. But we need a good frost and they can make some noise so that we're not, we have the upper hand. So stick with us and see how we do tonight.
We just got back to the cabin here. Got done with our hang and hunt for tonight. We had some deer in bow range, which was good when you're doing a hunt like that. The wind was kind of goofy, but all does tonight. 4 or 5 does, I guess, with fawns. But good hunt. But tomorrow we got the wind we need. We're gonna get back on our ground set up over this scrape, and hopefully we can make her happer then. So I said make her happer.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna make fun of you of that after I shut this down.
I was doing that.
It's our 3rd day. We snuck down here in the rain this morning. It was supposed to quit at 6, but it rained till 8. As soon as that rain quit, the wind picked up. We had a small 8-pointer and a doe and a fawn come through. Gonna sit pretty much all day today. Hopefully some bucks come in, work that scrape. Hopefully it's the right buck. See what happens.
Headed back to the stand. We just took a little break, ate some lunch. It's just miserable out here, windy, rainy, we're wet. We sat through 2.5 hours of rain this morning for a little action, but headed back out. Hopefully tonight is better. We haven't showered in like 3 days. We gotta do what we gotta do.
still. So we let him go, but hopefully we don't regret that decision. That's a nice ball. Did I hit him good? I think you hit him. Did you get it? Yeah. You crashed. You just crashed. Are you sure? That was... Oh, that was so sweet. I think you drilled him. I think so. Stand up, baby. I don't see him. The shot as soon as you really as soon as you shot, I was right on. As soon as you shot, I jerked. I wasn't on a tripod. No, I had no lighted knock on it. What? Did they have a lighted knock on it? I feel like I was far back. He was courting. I didn't see the shot at all. I was looking at the camera. I don't know. I hit him. Why it took you so long? Why did you draw a line? I drew back my hood. My hood was covering That's what I like to see.
Guys, this is crazy. I think I got my buck down. Sam isn't sure on his.
Broke the arrow. There's a lot of penetration. The fact it didn't zip through him, I think he hit shoulder.
Guys, that wasn't 5 minutes apart. That wasn't 5 minutes apart.
That was crazy.
We were trying to get set up because we knew that after I shot it was going to be Sam's turn. We were going to switch seats, but we didn't even have time. This one came in so fast. I was still shaking and I couldn't get him on film with the tripod. So I had to take it off. And I didn't get the shot good because I jerked when he shot, but we got a camera right here when he shot. We're hoping it could give us some intel. But we're gonna take all the cards back to the cabin and get some lights. And then we'll be back looking for them, get the deer cart. Hopefully we got 2 dead bucks. Let's hope so. Oh my goodness, look at that blood trail right here. Yeah, he's just spraying. There he is right here. Attaboy. You got one down. He crashed hard. He did not go far. This is definitely my most mature buck. I don't know how. I'd say he's my biggest buck too. North Dakota, public land. We have been coming out here for 4 years looking for mature bucks. We've had our opportunities. We've had a lot of big bucks, a lot of close encounters. We got her done today. A dandy, mature, public land, whitetail. Got them all tagged up. Now the fun begins. Got him out and get him drug out of these cattails. It'll be fun. All right, guys, we just got back to the cabin. It's been a long night. We found my buck. He didn't go, I don't know, 30, 40 yards dead. We tracked Sam's a couple hundred yards and we just backed out. It definitely looks like he got one lung, but we're not 100% sure on the shot, and we know where he's going. We are very confident he's going to die tonight. It's going to get very cold. We got one lung, so we're just backing out and we're going to go get him in the morning. Alright guys, here they are, our 2 North Dakota public land bucks. It was a day to remember, that's for sure. The activity was nothing until after the rain stopped, and then deer started moving, but it was
Game on.
Game on. Deer were just moving all day. We passed a couple young bucks that we're really glad we did. I mean, this is why we come out here, for these mature deer. And to get 2 of them in the time that we did.
5 minutes.
We didn't notice he was broken right away, but that's all right. He's still a mature buck, which is what we want. He's still a beauty. He would have been an absolute stud with it though.
Yep.
But then 5 minutes after that, we practice. Sam practices with my bow just for that reason, that if something would come out like that, we could make it happen, and sure enough. But we found him, unfortunately, so did the coyotes, but
yep.
We still found them, which is the important thing. It was just incredible.
We actually have a little bit of history with both these deer. Actually had both these deer on trail cameras last year. And it's pretty cool to get them both within 5 minutes of each other.
On the public land.
Yep.
It's not, you don't need a monster piece of private. Just get out, do your homework, and
it takes a lot of work. I mean, a lot of work, but
guys, just get out and enjoy it. I mean, it's all about the adventure for us.
yeah.
It's just a blast. We have so much fun whether we get into deer or not, and it makes it that much sweeter when it happens. Memories that'll last a lifetime, that's for sure.
Thanks for watching though. Appreciate it a bunch.